Okay, so I was gonna wait for Mama Steph, but I've decided that there's no point because I was going to wait for her because we were going to go apartment shopping today when we got off work. I thought the place closed at 5 p.m. but it doesn't actually close until it closes at 4, and it's like 3:50 something right now. And we got out of work late today, or I got out of work late today. I was supposed to get off at 2:30. I didn't end up leaving till 3:30 something, and she gets off at 4, so it is what it is. So if you guys haven't heard yet, you'll hear now that I recently just got promoted at my job. My manager got me flowers. How cute. Oh, I don't want it to spill. She got me flowers, and she got me a cake that's down here in my bag, but I don't want to obviously do that while I'm driving. But I just wanted to chit chat really fast about, you know, what's been going on, because I did promise you guys, if you didn't know either, that I would do a vlog a month, and that I would just, you know, film what I did for the month of October, if I did anything at all, and then I would just put it all together, kind of like I did Where Have I Been video, and then just, you know, show you guys what I've been up to. So I got promoted on Friday. It's been in the works, and I want to kind of give like a little background story of why this is so important to me, why I'm so happy, and why you always have to just trust the process. So about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, was it 2 months? Maybe like 3 months, I don't know. The first time I went to Brooklyn, you guys saw my Where Have I Been video, I went to Brooklyn to support for another Primark that was opening up. When I went to support, it made my eyes so freaking wide and bright and big, and it made me dream a lot, and it made me feel like, damn, I really want to live in Brooklyn. Like, this is the life I want to live. I just love the hustle and bustle of Brooklyn, and I just love the city atmosphere. I love that if I want to get somewhere, I don't have to drive 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I can literally walk, catch a train. I like all the fashion that I see there. Like, I just felt like Brooklyn was the spot where I just felt like I could be myself, and I didn't feel like I stood out like a sore thumb. My store here in Jersey, wherever I've been in life, I've always felt like I just stuck out like a sore thumb, that I just never really fit in. People really never got me. They just kind of viewed me as a weird girl. And I felt like Brooklyn, I just fit in. I love the people that I worked with while I was there. Everybody was so stylish. I like being around people, you know, who we have similar interests in things like fashion, because fashion is very dear to my heart. So just being around other people who are really into it, it just, in a nutshell, it just made me want to move there. And I kept telling the manager, like, you know, if the stars align, in other words, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. You know, me ended up here in Brooklyn. So an opportunity presented itself, as I couldn't believe, because I thought it was so far-fetched, me thinking that I could live in Brooklyn, or that there was an opportunity that I could work there. But an opportunity did present itself, and it was a supervisor visual assistant. Am I saying that right? A visual merchandising supervisor. There we go. So that's basically what it is. So I applied. I told my manager where I currently work at in Jersey that, you know, I had an interest in Brooklyn, and she was totally supportive of it, which was amazing. She made sure we prepped a little bit. She made sure she was just a helping hand in the process, and it was nice to have that from your manager, because, you know, some people could be a little selfish and want to kind of hinder your growth and like, no, you're staying here. Like, absolutely not. But the store manager and my manager were very supportive of it, and they told me to go for it. So I went for it. I did an interview. The woman that I interviewed with, I was very familiar with her from during the Brooklyn store opening, so I wasn't too nervous about anything like that. I just wanted to make sure that my answers were on point and that I sounded confident at the end of the day, because the one thing that my manager and my mom expressed to me, that the only thing that I kind of lack is that I'm not very confident in my work. I'm very humbled, in my opinion, is what I like to say. I don't ever want to be a person that just thinks I'm the best out there. I think I'm alright. I'm pretty decent. I wouldn't have the job if I wasn't good, but it just makes me uncomfortable to be like, you know I'm worth this job, and you would be dumb not to hire me. Like, I don't know, I just feel weird doing things like that. Like, I just rather my work speak for itself, the numbers speak for it. I don't even have to say anything. So that was my mindset. So I'm like, you know what, the biggest thing is I just want to be confident in this interview, and confident I was. I was told the feedback that my manager received from the woman that interviewed me was that it was amazing. It was amazing speaking with me, and that, you know, everything was really pinpoint. The only thing that I lacked was that I didn't actually have experience as a supervisor. I told her that I supervised my life. I feel like life is all about delegating things out. And I also feel that, you know, whenever I worked on group projects back in college, I was always the one that just took it upon myself to be in charge and just make sure that shit was on point, because I never like to half-ass do anything. So, I mean, although I may not have, you know, professionally supervised, I've supervised my life, and I supervised group projects in the past. But, you know, in the workforce, they want experience, and, you know, I'm only a certain amount of age, 24, so it just, you know, it sucks. I was a little upset about it, but I kept in the back of my mind that Primark is a forever growing company. I know that I'm really dedicated to this company, and that there will be another opportunity. It just wasn't meant for me to have it right then and there. So that being said, my store did not get approved to have a visual supervisor position. It was like kind of like my store was like stagnant. Like, the biggest you could grow to was a visual merchandising assistant, which sucked, because if I wanted to become a visual merchandising manager, I have to play the role of a supervisor first before I can get approved for that. So I felt really discouraged, like, you know, stuck, like, damn, you know, I know this is what I want to do. I know, like, this company is what I want to be a part of. I don't want to be stagnant. But my managers just assured me that although, you know, they didn't offer the position, that she would treat me as such, and, you know, I would be more than ready than just in what I say. Like, some of the questions that they asked me, like, I would have, you know, I would have facts to back that up. So I say all of that to say that you have to trust the process, because the stars did align. They didn't align how I thought it would. They aligned in an even better way, where not only do I have the support of my manager, you know, with being a supervisor here in my own store, but I have the support of my mom too. So I just wanted to pause really quick, just because when you're in the moment of talking, sometimes you just forget certain details that, you know, you guys don't know, that I just wanted to clarify really quickly. So at my store here in Jersey, they did not approve for us to have a visual merchandising supervisor originally when the store opened back in 2016. So what that means, that from 2016 up until now, there was no such thing as there being a supervisor for visual. You could be a supervisor as a retail assistant, like on the retail side of things. There was like growth for the retail side of, you know, management style, but as far as visual, at that store, your growth aspect led to just being a visual merchandising assistant, and that was it. However, my manager, she just recently got promoted to being a dual enrollment manager for 2 stores. Therefore, they felt the need that the store where I work at needed someone to oversee things when my manager is at the other store. So recently, we just got approved for that, and here you'll further hear why I'm so excited about that. And for those of you too who don't know, with me bringing up my mom, that me and my mom both work at Primark. They allow family working together. They don't care. It's just that my mom couldn't oversee me. But my mom is in her own role and I'm in my own role. So when I say I have the support of my manager but my mom, I'm saying that I have more time for other people who actually care about me, to help develop me and my management style, and me as a manager, and me being the best that I can be. So I just really wanted to stop, pause, and clarify that really quickly, because watching it and not knowing the background story, you really wouldn't understand. So yeah, anyways, let's continue watching this video. And I have the support of my store manager. I just feel like Brooklyn would have been too much for me, being in a new role that I've never been in before. And I feel like to just be in something, you know, a little small, kind of like a training store where I can really groom and develop myself. Like, this is it for me. Like, as far as like my entry level supervisor, not it for me like it's in growth, but you know. So, yeah. just trust the process, you guys, because it may not happen when you're ready, but it will happen eventually. And I'm just in utter shock. The money that they offer me is more than I can imagine. It was actually more than what I asked, which is amazing. And I'm just really happy, and I look forward to this journey. And I want to go apartment shopping, you know, because now I feel like I have a budget where I can really work with and all that good jazz. So today is, I don't know if I'd set the date to, if we got paid on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, today is the 15th. And I am headed home now. And yeah, that girl got promoted. I'm so happy. And my goal is, I'm giving myself 6 months, because I know I can do anything I put my mind to. I will fucking accomplish it. And I'm putting it out there. But I believe in 6 months, I will be visual. Jesus. I will be visual manager material in 6 months. My manager is giving me a year. She thinks in a year we can do it. I think in 6 months I can do it, because I know me. I just need to understand the systems. I just need to understand the way things go about. But I have faith that I can do it. And whatever you're doing, you should have faith that you can do it too, girl. Don't ever doubt yourself. Being scared is a good feeling. It means your ass won't. It means you're gonna be focused. So, and it means you're gonna grow. Hell, being scared. So that's my spiel. I have my first I don't know what to call it. It's called VM Away Days, but in a sense it's like a business trip where we're going to partner up with the other VMs in the US and the other supervisors in the US, and we're going to talk about the future, talk about the holidays, and you know, just things that we do at our job and how we're just going to better implement those things. And yeah, being a VM is a lot. It's definitely a lot more than I thought when I started out in college, and graduating college, and what they taught us in college. In college, they kind of just teach you like the visual side of things, like, you know, merchandising and mannequins. I know a lot of people just assume that being a VM, you're just changing mannequins when you're selling. Really, you're just selling a bunch of shit. You put it on the mannequins because you know that shit will sell, and you're just trying to make money at the end of the day. That's the main goal. Making money, giving the customer a shopping experience. And there comes a lot of behind the scenes that comes with why you're putting certain things on a mannequin, what color you put on the mannequin. Like, trust me, there's a lot of shit that goes into that. So it's a lot more than what I anticipated, but I would not trade it for anything else. I love what I do. I really do. I really freaking do. So I'm done for real, y'all. I feel like I might just post this video as a one thing, but then I feel like this video would just be like I'm trying to brag. But I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to share my testimony and just, you know, just trust the process. I don't know how else to say, but just trust the process. And I think the best way I can describe it is I've been listening to podcasts lately. I've been really into it. I've been kind of taking a break from the music, and just, I like listening to people talk. And it kind of made me feel like, damn, I kind of want to just talk. Just talking is just, I don't know. But anyways, the way a woman put it to me, that it resonated with me when it comes to trusting the process, or, you know, not trying to keep up with everybody else. Because I told you guys in my Where Have I Been video, I think I told you guys, or like why I've been MIA is because, you know, social media does affect me, and sometimes I just feel like I have to take myself away from it, because I feel like I'm constantly trying to keep up with everybody else instead of just going my own pace. So the way that she put it was that her husband and her father-in-law, they like going on hikes or whatever. And she would say that whenever they would go on hikes, like, they're super tall men, they're like 6'4", they have really long legs. So, you know, they walk essentially a faster pace than her. And she's like 5'4", 5 feet, 5'1", something like that. She's short. So to keep up with them, she has to take like 4 extra steps faster than them to maintain that speed with them. But with them just going their regular pace, they're fine. But with her ass is out of breath, breathing all hard, like hyperventilating, all that shit, because she's trying to keep up with them. she said she would constantly tell herself in her mind, like, you know, you don't have to keep up with them, just let them go ahead. But it's like something within her just couldn't let her do that. She just had to keep trying to keep up with them. But in the end result, she was hurting herself because she fucking tired. So she said, you know what, one day she really just said, you know what, I'm really gonna let them go ahead, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna end up at the same destination. So why am I tiring myself out to maintain their speed when I can just maintain my own pace and meet them there later down the road? So she said she did that and she breathed fine. She got to enjoy the scenery. She saw some things that she normally couldn't see when they went hiking, just because she was constantly trying to keep up with them and trying to catch her breath. And that really resonated with me. Like, damn, maybe we all should look at life like that. Like, stop trying to keep up with people. In the end, what's meant for you is going to happen for you. You ain't gonna have to do shit, but just enjoy the fucking journey. Enjoy the struggle. Enjoy the whatever. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy every aspect until you make it. Because when you do make it, you gonna have a strong as, good as testimony to make, because you were enjoying it. So you saw everything that was going on. But it would feel like it was worth it. You know, you're not going to be tired and stuff. So I encourage you guys to listen to podcasts. If you want to know the podcasts that I listen to, I will list them down below. I do have an iPhone. I don't know if that matters or not. I don't know. I have the podcast app that came with the phone. So yeah, guys, I think I'm done talking for now. I don't think I'm going to do any special editing with this video. I just want to share my testimony once again. And if you guys like videos like this where it's just me talking, let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe I keep it up, because this is really easy, simple, straight to the point, and it kind of feels like therapy indirectly. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Trust your process, and I will see you guys in my next video. I don't think I'm going to put this in the vlog. I think this is just going to go up as is. So just be on the lookout for the vlog that does come out at the end of this month. It will be out, I'm going to say November 1st. So the 1st of every month is when I'll post a new vlog. And yeah, peace out, guys.